Bronzemarley. And I'm the greatest addition to YouTube 2019, and here we are in 2020, and I of course have been the greatest asset and addition there on out. So when I joined the compact girl, I want you to be here. You want to be here, and you high-key, hold on, get into the nails. You high-key need to be here, baby girl, just because we serve looks, we serve tea, and overall, baby girl, we just be savage. So you guys, for today's video, if you can read by the title, I'm actually just going to be telling a quick, short, and simple little story time about how I had to block my sponsor. That's what we're going to call him in this video. A more familiar term, if those of you who aren't aware, a lot of people like to say sugar daddy. I don't use terms like that because you weren't giving me any sugar and I wasn't giving you any sugar, and you damn sure were not my daddy at all. If anything, I was your daddy. But for this video, I'm just going to be talking about why I ended up blocking him. I feel like I should actually tell the story about how we met. If y'all want me to go like in depth about like how the situation came about, then of course go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know that that's what you guys want to see, or give me a thumbs up so that I can know that this is the type of video that you guys like, and this, that, and the third. But long story short, because I feel like I always ramble in these intros, let's get into this story, girl. I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick little backstory into, you know, what happened, how it happened, etc. First of all, I gotta expose the sugar daddies out here. The ones that be having sugar daddy in their app names and this, that, and the third. Talking about,
I'm looking for a sugar baby, someone to spoil, someone I can send $5,000 twice a week to.
well, I don't know if y'all get those messages, but I do. Scam. Just like, those are not sugar daddies. Those are the messages that you are receiving, and you are getting your judges because someone's in there gonna send you this a week, and that's how they approach you, talking about, I'm looking for someone to spoil, I'm looking for a sugar baby, this, that, and the third. And he sent a picture of a white girl with it saying, David sent me this amount of money. You're about to get scammed. If you're that gullible to believe that, you're about to get scammed. Please do not fall for those, y'all. This one in particular, because I'm gonna be honest, that's not the first, second, third, or fourth that I've had. But I do know how the game works. Pretty much, I'm not gonna say I know how to find a sugar daddy, because that's not the case at all. However, I know how to play their games, the ones who are true to doing that. I know how to play the game. Let me not even say to play the game. I just know how the situations work because I've been pretty familiar. None of them have lasted. That one I thought would have been, I'm not even gonna lie, child. I didn't even think it was gonna be something. I knew it was gonna be something, but I didn't think it was gonna last as long as it did. I thought it was gonna be like, I got my money that one day. And I was expecting a second call because I was expecting another, you know, another lump sum. But pretty much, you guys, when it came to this particular situation, this, mind you, was before I was even wearing wigs, when I still had like my facial hair and this, that, and the third. I don't know, it's fetishized, and some people are willing to pay it just for you to be you and just to be beautiful, and sometimes they want more, but I'm as a person, I don't yeah, I don't do that. Sorry. I wish I had it in me, but I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a conversation for another day. But just know, I've never sold just my face. This one in particular ended up messaging me on Instagram. And so you know how Instagram has your messages filtered by the primary, the general, and also the message requests. Me personally, I always check my message requests before I check an actual DM, just because those are 9 times out of 10 familiar faces, the people who follow me. When it comes to my message requests, it's like, who is this trying to message me and what are they about? This message was sitting in my DMs probably about a month or 2 before I responded to it. I'm not even kidding. And I was like, interesting. Like, I'm just scrolling through my DMs this day, and I'm like, let me just respond to people. You know, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. This page had no information on it whatsoever. So I responded, like, I think they said, you're very gorgeous or very beautiful or something like that. And I was like, thanks, like, I appreciate it. Like, I will respond to those people who don't have like pages and stuff like that, or profiles with anything on them, as I would to somebody who did. Like, clearly it's somebody who complimented me. So even though like you're a creep and you're a weirdo because you don't have anything on your page and you're like stalking me, thank you. I said that, and who knew that it would turn into a full-blown conversation? So he sends me a photo of him, like one of those disappearing photos. No, he sent it to like the actual DM, and then he deleted it. I was like, oh wow, he's pretty handsome. I can say that based off the picture. However, on the video chat, y'all, no shade. It was the same person, you can tell. But just like me, my photos, bitch, I be looking cute in my photos. However, I be editing mine. That was just a regular selfie, so I was like, oh wow, this one is white, but very handsome. However, when we got on video, I was like, when you take this picture, you took this like 10 years ago, maybe? Okay, anyway, sent the photo, unsent it, and I was like, you know, you're handsome, blah, blah, blah. And we like literally, we just started talking. Now, he was asking me all these questions, like, you know, just trying to get to know me, this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay, this is probably just like somebody trying to flirt, whatever. Like, I'm not thinking this is someone trying to spoil me, trying to pay me, or trying to give me money or anything like that. So I'm just going along with it, like, you know, like it was a regular conversation. I'm just like, hi, like, thanks, like, I appreciate it. Yeah, just a conversation, small talk like that. And so he ends up video chatting me, and I did not respond. Like, people, I don't know why guys get so comfortable to just video chat you out of nowhere. I understand that, you know, in the olden days, like, it was easy to just see someone or meet someone and just rush straight into like the getting to know you and talking on the phone and the texting and the paging and this, that, and the third. However, we live in a new day and age where, I'm sorry, like, I'm a very, very private person. I declined it, and then we started to talk a little bit more, and I end up on the phone. I get on the phone, and it's just like a small conversation. We were probably up there for like 3 minutes, maybe max. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I did start to like him, but I say that very, 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 very cautiously and carefully, because I don't want it to make it seem like, oh my god, I was falling in love. No. I was starting to like this person. Like, he was really cool. Like, the messages, like, he was talking cool. Like, it wasn't weird. What was weird was that this profile was blank, had nothing on it. That was what was weird. Yeah, but I did see that this was a real person and that it was the person that I was talking to. So yeah, that's how I guess the introduction of this came about. So how it came to him talking about he wanted to spoil me and pay me for this, that, and the third, I know for a fact he was the one initiated it, because like I just told y'all, I was like, oh my god, I think I'm starting to like him, like he's cool or whatever. And so I guess like one day he tried to video chat me, and I was like, I'm busy, like, because those of you who don't know me, my time is the most valuable thing that I own. I'd rather you waste my money before you waste my time, because my time is something that I cannot get back. I am so goal and career driven that I'm always creating content, I'm always working, I'm always doing something to occupy my time. Like, when it comes to free time, I don't believe in that. I don't have free time. Like, it kills me that, you know, I have to eventually pass out in order to go to sleep, because like I'm always trying to occupy my time with doing something. And now that I'm doing hair and I'm interested in hair and trying my hand at hair, it's like I really don't have time, because now I see a new market for clients, I see a new market for content, I see a new market for a bag. So it's just like I truly don't have time. I truly don't have the time to just be lounging around and all on social media and all in the DMs and just talking to people 24/7. Like, and unfortunately, like, I'm at a stage in my life like where I've never had a boyfriend, so like I always, I guess, assumed that my career would be my priority. So it's just like when guys come around, it's like I always stress that like I'm busy, like, and I always stress that in the beginning so that it's not going to be a surprise later on down the road. Okay, so I think I was saying something like along the lines of, well, I'm about to do something, like I'm busy, my time is valuable. He was like, well, okay. How much? He was like, yeah, I'll spoil you. Like, I want to take care of you. Not I want to take care of you, but you know, I just want someone to spoil. I want to spoil you. I want to gift you. You deserve nice gifts and you deserve nice things and this, that, and the third. And I was like, you know, in my head, I'm like, very true, I do deserve nice things. I work hard for them, like I do. But I'm like, you know, I don't want a guy, especially another man, because y'all, I am a man. Believe it or not, I'm not trans, I'm not female, I'm a man in a wig. As a matter of fact, if you get too close, you're gonna see the stubble that's growing back. I was like, especially another man, like even in my relationships, I plan on being the breadwinner. Like, of course I want my spouse and my husband, because I do plan on getting married, to be a breadwinner as well. However, if I'm winning bread and I'm chasing the bag and I'm like literally making bank, I'm gonna be 100% okay with that, because I know that I'm gonna have the means to take care of myself if something happens down the road. I'm able to take care of my family. I'm able to take care of whatever I need to take care of if things don't, you know, whatever. Just know that I'm able to be independent. When I said that, I'm just like, yeah, like in my mind, I also was kind of disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie, I have to be honest. I was kind of disappointed because I was like, damn, I really like this guy, and he just kind of sort of ruined it because he's asking for certain things. He was asking for certain things, and I was just like, that kind of just ruined it. But he was like, you know, I'll pay you to just talk to me, like tell me what you want me to do, like basically be like a dominatrix bitch, like real forceful. Like, bitch, I was Queen Bee. Literally the first conversation, or the first time that we got on the phone, because like I said, I was already disappointed, so it went from me like trying to be nice and caring about this guy to me just like, all right, well, bitch, you're a bank now at this point. I don't see you as a person. I see you as a bank. I see you as an ATM. I see you as another source of income. Like, I see you as work at this point. I was like, okay, well, I have about 5, maybe 10 minutes to talk. And let me tell y'all, in that time, I want to say maybe like $150. And he cashed out to me literally $75 to get on the phone. And while I was on the phone, he was like, you know, can you talk to me? Like, just say something to me, because I was like, it was awkward. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I really don't care to talk on the phone. I really don't care, like, texting, do stuff like that. So it was awkward on the phone. And I'm not an awkward person, however, it was something that I really didn't want to do. So I was like, okay, well, you know, what do you want me to, like, what do you want me to say? He was like, you know, tell me, he basically trying to tell me to call him a pig and say that he's disgusting and he's worthless. He was basically trying to get me to insult him. And I was like, but I don't think you are. Like, in the beginning, yo, I was so nice. I was like, I don't think you are. Like, I don't want to say that. Like, because you're, why do you believe this about yourself? And you could tell he was getting irritated. He was like, bitch, I'm telling you to say this shit. So I'm about to give you some more money because I need you to tell me that I'm disgusting. I need you to tell me that I'm worthless and that I'm beneath you. Like, I need you to tell me this, that, and the third. Little did I know that this man was... What can I call this? Fuck it, my channel's not even monetized at this point. Y'all, I was like... Yeah, so what was supposed to be 10 minutes ended up being like 4. And I made about $150 the first conversation. Literally. So the next time, like, okay, so of course I was doing like makeup and this, that, and the third. Oh, I still do makeup, bitch. Like, now I do wigs, so that's what's going to lead into why he ended up being blocked. He would always make comments about how I'm a pretty lady and how, you know, he can't get girls to talk to me, so he just imagines that I'm like his pretty girlfriend or his pretty girl or whatever. And this was before I was wearing wigs, y'all. I was just a bald-headed boy with the mustache and chin hair, just in makeup. And my makeup still wasn't even fish thin. Like, my makeup still looked very masculine. So it's just like, I was like, okay, well, thank you. Like, yeah. Y'all know, like, the dry conversations. I was like, thanks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. True. That's what's up. Okay. Like, given very much that. Like, bitch, I turned into a whole... Bitch, I was Siri. Siri, I'll come for your gig. We ended up on the phone, like, literally, like, probably, like, it started off, like, every week for about 3 weeks. And I remember one day in particular, y'all, I milked about $300 something out of this man, and I was only on the phone with him for probably no more than 15 minutes. Probably not even 15, probably like 10. And it was like, y'all, after that, because at the time I was working 2 jobs, and then still doing makeup on the... Bitch, I was paid, and you cannot tell me anything. You cannot tell me nothing. Down the road, probably like our 3rd or 4th conversation, like, he was starting to ask me, like, you know, would you ever just dress up for me? And I was like, if you pay for it. Because by then, y'all, I had already knew the game. I had already knew how to play. Like, if you pay for it, you gotta pay for my wig. How much is your wig? Child, you thought I'm gonna tell him $40, $20 synthetic? The fuck? Bitch, at this point, I'm trying to get me some inches. At that time, I was looking for a 60-inch wig. So I was like, you know, hair alone is probably going to run you about $600. And this is just like to buy my outfit. Like, you got to buy my outfit. You got to buy my makeup. Mind you, I got a tear. You got to pay for me to use my girl voice because, y'all, I got a deep voice. But when I drink my teas, it can get up there. And it's really fish. It's really fish, and I'm like, I'd be surprised myself sometimes. But yeah, I was like, you literally have to pay for this because this is not who I am, and like, no shade, that's work, and So I remember one day, I put on like a red lipstick, and I put on like this like jumpsuit or whatever, and he paid me some money, and then he ended up asking me, could he get a refund later on? No, I think like either the day after or either in the same day or something like that. Bitch, when he was like, I think I paid you too much. You think you paid me too much? Child, you didn't. You paid me actually a huge percentage less. So when he asked for the refund, I was like, are you serious? Are you gonna give me my time back? It's like, no, I can pay you more the following with this and third, but I didn't realize that I had to pay for this and the third. Sorry, love. My time is something I can't get back. However, y'all, this is what I told him. I said, okay, well, I'm about to go do something really fast, so I got you. I'll send it once I'm done with that. But after this, that's gonna be the end of it. We can't talk anymore because I can't get my time back. You can get your money back, but I can't get my time back. Now, little did he know, he was not getting that money back, like, at all. I'm sorry. He was just gonna have to file a claim or something with his bank disputed or something, but no. The fuck? Bitch? Anyway, I told him that and I was gonna block him, but after I said, you know, we just can't communicate anymore because that right there, I don't appreciate that. You think that you can get a conversation out of me. You think you can waste my time and what? Bitch. So, after I said that, he was like, you know, it's okay. I'll just have to be more prepared the next time. I said, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Months go on and we just stopped communicating. I think, okay, so I did because I ended up finding, I don't want to talk about that. I ended up getting into a situation and yeah. And then after that, I just started to find myself and follow myself and just literally just stay away from like guys as a whole. I ended up getting into wigs one day and he joined my live stream and then he ended up messaging me afterwards. And so I sent him a picture of me in the full thing because y'all, at this point, because this is what he's been waiting for. At this point, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get paid. And so he was like, you know, how much would it be if you know, and at this point, we're like discussing prices. He's like, how much would it be if you just got on the phone with me and everything, like the hair and stuff and the third, because he hadn't even talked to me when I had my face shaved. He was like, for all of this. I was like, I'm sorry, but you just really cannot afford that. You can't afford it. He was like, but I just tell me how much and maybe we can schedule something. All right, let's talk. I'm like, well, you have to buy my hair. You have to buy my outfit. You got to buy this. And y'all, I'm just trying, no shade. I'm trying to hustle because I'm trying to open businesses and I'm trying to move out and I'm trying to get my life started. So I'm like, okay, like, child, I can go, whatever you send me, I can go and finesse and use use whatever's left and invest that. However, I do know that I gotta go do something for this bitch. Like, you know, I gotta do something. I gotta maybe go buy a cheap little $20 wig or something from the beauty supply store. Then go and get, well, I already got clothes, so I'm gonna put that into the investment. And then when it came to the makeup, put that into the investment. And then, of course, like everything else, that was just an investment. So I told him, like, you know, initially I said 1,000. He was like, that's too much. I was like, okay, well, maybe we can settle for like, you know, maybe 600. He was like, okay, well, you're gonna have to give me some time for that. Can we schedule it for this, that, or in the third? I was like, yeah, sure. And long story short, it never ends up happening, but he's still like messaging me, calling me like his bronze queen and his pretty lady. And I'm just like, at this point I'm irritated because you don't got the money, don't pick up the phone, real Megan Thee Stallion tease. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. At this point, I already got other. Ciao. So at this point, I already have other like sources of income, if y'all know what I mean. I'm just like, okay, like you're just wasting my time at this point. And I know that there are people out here who sell the for like $100. There are people out here who sell the for $200, and I'm just like, yeah, ciao, for 5 minutes to talk to me, you gotta come up with something. When I say my time is valuable, I mean that. I truly mean that. I'm not gonna sell my body. Like, you're not gonna have sex with me for money. However, to speak with me like that, mama ain't raised no fool. Okay, we're gonna get into now when he got blocked. It was very like sarcastic, and he didn't joke a lot, but I think like there was something seriously wrong with him. Like, you can tell he's lived his life as a loner, so he just grew up being like what he perceived to be witty. But to me, it's like, you're a dick. Like, you're a complete asshole. Like, I'm a nice person, and when he would tell me to like insult him, and when I didn't insult him, he would kind of sort of insult me because I wouldn't, and then I would go to insult him, and then he would be like, but you said I was this, that, and the third, and I'm just like, listen, you are getting on my fucking nerves. Like, what do you want?
What do you want from me?
Like, what do you want? Do you want me to insult you, or do you want me to be nice? Like, the fuck? Like, at this point, like, you're getting on my nerves. So one day he had said something, and in regards to, he sent me X, Y, and Z, and I was like, oh, well, you must be sending that to someone else. Like, you're not sending that to me, because I didn't receive that. And I pulled screenshots of every single Cash App payment that I received from him. He was like, well, I sent this to you on PayPal. I said, I don't even have a PayPal. So who else are you sending money to? Because it was not me. And this entire time you had me. So you clearly have the money. You're just sending it to other people. And baby. Bronze gonna get that check. Or you're gonna get checked. Yeah, we're just going back and forth on that. And he was like, well, I do want to schedule something with you, blah, blah, blah. And I'll let you know the day before. Didn't say anything. So listen, I'm about that bag. And if I knew, well, at this point, he wasn't good for it. But previously, I was like, okay, like, he sent me this amount of money in the past. So I'm like, let me just send him the eye emojis and the DMs to see, like, okay, like, is this gonna be happening? Because it's now the day of. No response. He started to like send me messages, and like, he's just being like real weird, like a rude weird, like starting to insult me. And I'm like, okay, at this point, bitch, fuck you. Like, because at this point you're playing with my time now. And I told him in the message, so I was like, at this point, if you want to insult me, if you want to try to be witty, if you want to try to be sarcastic, if you want to be a dick, if you want to be an asshole, if you want to be nice, if you want to speak to me, if you even want me to breathe, like, I'm gonna open this DM, my Cash App needs to go off. He would send messages, and I would open them, see them, same thing, keep going. He would just like send these messages like, I love you, you're my queen, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, I'm not going to respond to this. I'm not going to like this. I'm not, like, I want you to know that I see it though, because I want you to get the hint, bitch. If you're not Cash Apping me, the fuck? So he says something, and I was just like, you know what, bitch, you're a dick, you're miserable, you're lonely in life, and you're never gonna have anyone to love you. Like, at this point, y'all, I'm not this type of person. I'm not evil. I'm not mean at all. I have a very kind heart. However, I know the truth, and I avoid speaking the truth in a nasty way because I don't like to hurt people's feelings. However, what you won't do is you won't disrespect me. So once he started to say his little snarky comments and this and the third, you're miserable. You're never going to be anything in life. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be let me not say that. Let's not even talk about the appearance. Let's just talk about the characteristics, and let's just talk about the character, and let's just talk about the life that's going to be very tough for you. You're never going to find love. You're never going to find happiness. You're never going to find peace. You're going to be lonely and miserable. You're never going to have anything going for yourself. Nothing good is going to come to your life. You are going to live life in despair and misery. You're going to be hurt by every single person that walks by you. Like, just giving him the rundown. Because I don't have to kill you with insults. I'm just going to insult your life. I'm going to make you, oh, that sounds so nasty to say. I'm just going to make you hate living. I don't throw shade. I don't get into arguments with people. I don't beef with people because I'm that type of person. I'm really gonna make you hate life. I'm gonna make you hate living. And I value life, I value people, and I value love. So why would I? But don't play with me. Don't. After that, he was like, well, you can't take a joke. Fuck you, bitch. You're blocked at this point. So I started to unsend all of my messages. So he started to unsend his finally. And I was like, okay, bitch. So once he started to unsend his, I was like, oh, no. Blocked. because I'm the only person that can unsend my messages, not you. So yeah, you guys, that is the story on when I blocked my sponsor. We can't even call him a sugar daddy, because what sugar daddy asked for a fucking refund? What? If you guys enjoyed this story time, go ahead and leave me a huge thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you've had anything similar happen to you, if you had any experiences with like your sugar daddies, your sponsors, your donors, whatever may have you, whatever you identify them as. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let's get this discussion started and let's check out these interesting stories. Please do give me a huge thumbs up or a thumbs down if y'all, whatever. It just helps to push my videos into the algorithm for YouTube, which really helps me a lot. Also be sure to join the compact. Now, with that being said, I only want y'all to join the compact if it's genuine. I don't want you to just join it because I'm telling you. Like, I want you to join if you're actually going to enjoy my videos or enjoy my content, enjoy my posts. If you feel as though I'm someone that you would look forward to watching, go ahead and join that compact, baby girl, because I want you to be here. You high-key need to be here, girl. Put that subscribe button and also that bell button beside so that you get notifications whenever I do upload. Be sure to check me out on all of my social medias at Bronzemarley, and my Twitter is @BronzeMarley. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace out. Bitch.